Hey, what's going on, people? It's SGZ here from the SpartanGameZone, and in this video I'll be showing you 5 legendaries that you'll want to have at level 53 so you can have the best build possible. With the recent level increase, you'll need to farm for your weapons again, and today I'll be covering 5 of them that you'll want to be getting first. I'll also explain why they're so good, as well as tell you who is dedicated to dropping them. If this video helped you out, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like. Helps motivate me to keep the videos coming, and let's dive in. The first weapon you'll want to have is the Recursion, a legendary melee 1 shotgun that has an increased chance to drop from General Tron and Desolation's Edge. You can find here on the map. To get here quick, depending on your load times, you want to travel to the Tanzania ruins and teleport to Desolation's Edge that way. Then it's just to walk up the path and you'll be in his arena. The reason why you want the Recursion is because it's an absolute monster when it comes to mobbing. It deals extremely high elemental damage and damage over time. It consumes 3 ammo per shot, and you can even get it in a ×2 variant. It does have a slow charge time before firing, but that's just it preparing you for what's about to unleash. The Recursion fires a single disc that ricochets between enemies multiple times. Each subsequent ricochet deals double the damage of the last, and you'll often see enemies dropping around you when you haven't even shot at them. The Recursion is great on all Vault Hunters, but Amara can increase the amount of projectiles that ricochet and reduce its slow charge time. A Seeing Dead Zane can proc his kill skills with ease and fire extra projectiles at no cost to ammo. But whoever you play as, the Recursion is fantastic when it comes to mobbing, and the more enemies, the better. Another gun that you'll want in your arsenal is the Dictator, which has an increased chance to drop from the Agonizer 9000 you fight at the end of the Guts of Carnivora. The Dictator has 2 firing modes, which drastically change how the weapon functions. The standard mode, as you can see here, fires 3 pellets in a wide spread, but you can tighten that by aiming down sights. Changing to the bipod will greatly limit your movement speed, but you will shoot 7 pellets instead of 3, all while consuming the standard ammo count. Because of its inaccuracy, the Dictator is best treated like a shotgun, and you should aim to be in your enemy's face when you shoot them with the bipod equipped. This will give you the greatest chance of all the pellets hitting, and when they do, you'll see the enemy's health bar just drain away. Changing between the bipod and standard firing modes is something you'll need to get used to, but when done right, you can up its damage and reduce your vulnerability. It can also come in any element, and you can even get a ×6 variant which uses ammo like nothing else, but its damage per second is doubled. Because of its ammo consumption, I'd avoid a ×6 variant unless you're in ammo regen mode, but all in all, any version of the Dictator you receive is perfect if you want to get up close and personal with a rapid fire shotgun that's disguised as an assault rifle. The Cutman is another weapon that you should have at your disposal. It has an increased chance to drop from Borman nades you can find here in the Meridian outskirts. The Cutman comes in corrosive, incendiary and shock, the classic elements, and you'll find it useful in every situation thanks to that. The Cutman fires a pair of slow moving projectiles that form a laser and move apart the further they travel. This laser doesn't disappear until it hits a world surface, and means that one pair can damage multiple enemies as it slices through them. Pair this with its high elemental damage, the Cutman is a fantastic SMG that you just have to have in your build, whoever you play as. Here we have a shield, the Transformer, which has an increased chance to drop from Kilovolt. You fight at this point on the map in Electricity. Kilovolt won't be available until you complete his quest, but after you do, you can get to farming him. The Transformer is a great shield because of its immunity to shock damage, the most potent element to shields, and any shock damage you take is used to refill it. Because of this effect, you can use it yourself to fill your own shields, and if you're aware of how your shield is tracking, you can make it very difficult for yourself to go down. To add to this, the Transformer always comes with 40% bullet absorption, which places ammo directly into your magazine when taking damage. This lets you stay in the fight for longer and helps in all combat situations. Moving from Transformer to Brainstormer, last up is this legendary Hyperion shotgun that has an increased chance to drop from Katagawa Ball, who you fight at the end of Skyway 27, as shown here. Now Skyway 27 is a long walk if you go the initial route, but after completing its main quest you can take this elevator down to Katagawa Ball's arena. The Brainstormer, like the Recursion, is suited particularly to mobbing and becomes stronger the more enemies there are around. Electric chain links are sprouted outwards from any enemy you shoot and can pierce up to 4 other enemies in the surrounding area. Every active chain link adds damage to the weapon, and the Brainstormer can literally fry enemies quicker than you might have thought possible. All Vault Hunters will find it as a prize in their collection, but Amara can make the most out of it with their elemental affinity. It also comes with a front-facing shield which, depending on its version, can increase its damage even further while aiming down the sights, and if you want the highest DPS Brainstormer, you'll want to look for a redundant one. So that's all for this video. I hope it gave you a few ideas for some weapons you should have in your level 53 build. If it did, consider dropping a like or subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.